Hey, shalom, shalom. Before I get started, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule and teach well. Peace, safety, and much love to the elect scattered around the four corners of the earth, giving all diligence to make the calling of election sure. This video is going to be entitled, self-maintenance, do good to thyself. And of course, spiritually, you always want to do good to yourself spiritually. Monitoring what you put in your spirit, what you watch, what you digest, what you read, what you allow your spirit to get into. Of course, you always want to be on top of that because, spiritual maintenance is primary. But in this video, I'm going to be dealing also with, just your physical appearance, man. Just because you come into this truth and the scriptures speak about denying yourself, you're supposed to hate your life. That don't mean, you walk around, looking like a damn bum, up under the interstate bridge. Okay. You could put certain oils on, certain lotions, monitor your hairstyles, be coming with all these weird worldly hairstyles. If you grow your hair out, make sure your hair is, presentable, man. If you like to get braids, make sure your braids ain't getting too long, man. Stay on top of yourself, man. Abide in the spirit of the scriptures. Don't lose yourself because the scriptures say that we're supposed to deny ourselves. No, the scriptures say you're supposed to do good to thy own soul, man. Okay, so you shouldn't be coming around brothers smelling all funny, wearing smelly clothes, not taking showering and things of that nature, man. You want to be on point when it comes to self-maintenance, man. Outside of the spirit, because that's still a reflection of your character and the type of person you are and how you take care of yourself, man. And the reason why I want to go into this is because you can't be carrying that bummy type of vibration about yourself, man. Not saying that you got to walk around like like Pretty Boy Floyd or anybody like that, but the things that you do have, take care of it. Take care of yourself. The Lord gave you a body. He gave you an actual vehicle, a shell to house your spirit, and you want to keep that shell, good and cleaned up, man. Because it's like I said, it's a vibration that comes with it. Even though this flesh is corruptible and it's gonna pass away when Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai comes back to redeem his elect. But while we're here, we still got to do our best, to take care of our bodies. Eat things that's good for you. Drinking water. Not put deodorant on or oils, different lotions. Comb, brush your hair. Watch the hairstyles, man. The funny, weird hairstyles and the nappy, super nappy froze and all of that, man. You gotta stay on top of yourself, man. Don't lose yourself, in America, because you start hating America so much, and you start hating, this world and this society so much that it started leaking over into you overly hating yourself. Now, when the scriptures speak about that we're supposed to hate our own life, it's talking about the life that we have in America. Okay, it's talking about living here in this American society. When it speaks about despising and hating your own life and denying yourself, you're supposed to deny the life of America. Whether you had a career, a family, a household, you're supposed to deny those things or strongly disregard those things for the ministry's sake. But when it comes down to everyday upkeep and personal upkeep, that should be a priority of yours, man. Okay, because you got to remember at the same time, Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai is training us to rule and take over the world. Okay, that's what he's priming and grooming his men for, to be kings and leaders over the planet Earth. And and that a king comes with a certain particular type of appearance, man. Now, like I said, you don't have to have on the latest shoes, the latest gear. You don't have to have the the most perfect tuned body. But, when it comes to personal hygiene, personal upkeep, that's very, very important, man. And that gives off a vibration about yourself, man. You want to stay on top of that, man. You be come around brothers, with all these weird, funny smells, and you ain't washing your clothes. You ain't, your clothes all wrinkly. That's the same thing if you were to have a car. If you have a car, you're going to make sure the oil's changed. Okay, you're going to make sure that the tires rotated, the car is cleaned on the inside, certain fluids within the car is changed. Okay, you're gonna make sure that the car running properly, man, because that's how you get around. That's how you move around. Well, that's the same thing with your body. That's how your spirit moves around from point A to point B. So you got to keep up with it. Okay, work out here and there if you can, man. All right. So I'm gonna get a couple precepts, man. Excuse me for rambling too much, but I just wanted to set the tone for the lesson. But this is Ecclesiastes chapter 14 and verse 11. My son, according to thy ability, do good to thyself. That's right, man. Do good to yourself, man. Okay, if you can afford to eat something healthy or buy some herbs or some different things like that, hey, do it, man. If you want to make you some oil, you don't like using Jergens lotion or Suave lotion, or you don't like using certain type of soaps, if you can get a better soap, they do it, man. If you could get you a couple, a nice pair of shoes, because the shoes you may have may be bust up, and you got enough money on you to get you a couple, a little pair of shoes, clean shoes. It don't got to be Nike or anything like that, but do good to yourself, man. One thing my earthly father would always tell me and my brothers was never be stingy with yourself, man. Okay, if you go out, you working for this devil, you busting your ass, putting in 40 hours plus a week, and then you holding back from yourself, man. That don't make sense, man. If you could do it for yourself, hey, reward yourself, man, for what while you out here working. There's nothing wrong with that. That's not wicked, man. Okay. Do good to thyself, man. Shower up, put on some good smell goods, or, put some anointing oils on with some different aromas in it. Make you some good oils, and, keep your hair, at it, reasonable, man. Like I said, if you're going to have an afro or a fro or long, or your hair is out, make sure, it's presentable, man. You ain't walking around looking like a 2-bit nigga, trying to tell the world that they off, Nah, man, be presentable, man. It says, and give the Lord his due offering. Okay, so you got to give the Lord his due offering. Now I'm gonna go up to verse 5. It says, he that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? Yeah, so if you be evil to yourself, man, if you never take care of yourself and do certain things for your own self, then who else are you going to be good to, man? You're not even being good to yourself, and that's something, that's another part of the truth, where we just think, at times it ain't, it's just like, whatever, I hate this place, I ain't gonna, take a shower, I ain't gonna brush my teeth, I'm just gonna be funky and bummy looking, beard just, you ain't comb your beard out in 2-3 months, man. That ain't the way, man. That ain't the way. Okay. And when you read about King Solomon, he said he was black and comely, man. So he had a comely appearance, because of course he took care of himself, man. He was good on his personal hygiene, man, his upkeep. Okay. It says he shall not take pleasure in his goods. Yeah, meaning, if you evil to yourself, you're not going to take pleasure in the things that surround you, man. Your personal possessions, man. You ain't going to utilize, what you have, to make yourself a better person. Okay? So do good to yourself, man. Don't be evil to yourself and, just be out here looking like a weirdo, and and you just mad at everybody else because, you know, they not in the truth, and, you know, you just got this bitter spirit. You walking around looking, you know, jacked up, you know, funny looking haircuts and, you know, stuff like that, man. You know, that ain't what it's about, man. You know, and don't be, you know, doing these worldly fades and worldly, you know, cuts, you know, temp, you know, all these worldly temp fades, box fades, you know, high top fades, and, you know, trying to still keep that appearance of the world, man. Just keep it simple, regular chop cut, you know, a little mini fro or whatever. You know, if brothers may have braids, you know, keep it braided up, you know. But just stay on top of your hygiene, man. Your personal hygiene, man. That's important, man. Okay. I'm gonna go to Proverbs 11:17. The merciful man doeth good to his own soul, but he that is cruel troubleth his own flesh. Okay, so a merciful man, a man of mercy, he gonna do good to himself, man. You know, he gonna, you know, make sure that, you know, he putting good things in his body. And I know sometimes, you know, you might eat junk. You know, you might not have the best diet in the camp, but at the same time, you know, you got to be cognizant of what you putting inside of you, man, because that help feeds and thrive your flesh, man. Sometimes you might be suffering with fatigue and you wondering why. Is because how you eating, you know, what you putting in your body, you know, your diet, you know. And I'll be the first one to say I don't have the greatest diet. I don't have the best diet, you know, but I am watchful of intake, man, you know, and I can do better with that. You know, I can do better with intake and you know, what I'm, you know, feeding my body, man, because that helps play on your spirit. That helps, you know, charge your spirit up, man. You know, certain herbs and minerals and certain things, man, they help thrive and forward your spirit. So it's good to you know, to be mindful of these things, man. It ain't, you know, that's why, you know, I always say that this truth it ain't just only about cussing out Esau and exposing the black woman for her wickedness. It's also about just all around, you know, day-to-day manly responsibilities of being a man of the Lord, man. You know, reading, praying, you know, being brotherly, you know, personal upkeep, order, you know. It's a lot of things that come with this truth, man. Prophesying, teaching, edifying, okay? So you gotta, you know, when you love this truth and you really love Yahweh Bashim Shai, you know, you'll be on top of yourself, man. You'll take care of your personal, you know, responsibilities just as a man, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna get one more precept and I'm gonna wrap it up. I ain't want it to be long. It was just, you know, on my spirit. I was just meditating on it. But this is 1 Corinthians chapter 3 and in verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of the Most High, and that the Spirit of the Lord dwelleth in you? If any man defile the temple of the Most High, him shall the Most High destroy. Yeah, so you know, you got these guys out here that's outside the truth. They smoke cigarettes, they pop pills, you know, they eat McDonald's, Checkers, and you know, all this madness they eat every day. They don't drink water, you know, they don't eat fruits and salads and vegetables. They drink Kool-Aid, okay? The defilement of the temple, and they wonder why the Spirit of the Lord can't dwell in them as such, man. Okay, and that's the same thing with us brothers, man. You shouldn't be, you know, walking around with with bad smells, you know, on you, man. You know, walking around with, you know, bad breath all the time, and you know, even though brothers, you know, like I said, you ain't gonna be perfect, you know, and it ain't about that, you know, essentially, but like I said, just manly, you know, responsibilities that you should be taking care of, man, is very important, man, because it's a spirit that comes behind that, okay? You know, coming around, you know, just real, you know, throw it off and bummy looking every time. It's like, you know, come on, man, you know, you gotta get your, you know, you gotta get it going, get it right, you know. But I didn't want to be too long on this. I'm gonna just finish up this last scripture. Verse 17, if any man defile the temple of the Most High, him shall the Most High destroy. For the temple of the Most High is holy, which temple ye are. Okay, so that's where the spirit of the Lord dwells within our spirits. Okay, so to the best of our ability, we have to keep ourselves up. We have to keep our bodies thriving. That's why you hear the apostles and the elders and other brothers that's been around. You hear that they certain things that they eat, certain things they don't eat. They take certain medicines and herbs and vitamins and burn certain incense. Certain woods. Keep a certain vibration around them, man. So that pure vibration, that pure energy of Yahweh Shema Shai can constantly flow through that vessel, which is the temple, man. That's where the Lord is housing his spirit right now. It's not in a particular place right now, as it was in Jerusalem, where you would have the temple and the Holy of Holies, and you would have the different chambers of the temple. It's not like that right now. Right now, that spirit is within the men, the elect men. So you want to keep it as pure as possible, so that vibration can stay with you and continue to circulate through you. So with that, I'm gonna give all praises to Yahweh Bashim Awashai Bashim Rakakodash. Double honors once again to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule and teach well. Peace and safety and much love.